Share here, I did not have mentorship around. And I use the term stay close to your soul because I feel like that's what really helped me. It helped me staying close to my soul, whether that was connecting with people, because staying close to your soul doesn't mean that you are getting rid of anybody in your life. It means that you are choosing to connect with people who are meant for you during that season of your life. Staying close to your soul means that you're choosing, habits and beliefs that really align with who you are. So that's what hey. So today I want to just, I want to, why am I here? I want to talk about why am I here? Why, I want to give a little bit of background on I am and this platform and why I'm here. I feel like, sometimes when we create things and we have a passion for things, we just put it out there and assume like people are on board. But the truth is, I understand, like, I want to share my purpose. My purpose of I am is to provide insight, provide encouragement, provide inspiration and education to young ladies in their 20s. When I was in my 20s, a lot of the things I share here, I did not have mentorship around. And I use the term stay close to your soul because I feel like that's what really helped me. It helped me staying close to my soul, whether that was connecting with people, because staying close to your soul doesn't mean that you are getting rid of anybody in your life. It means that you are choosing to connect with people who are meant for you during that season of your life. Staying close to your soul means that you're choosing, habits and beliefs that really align with who you are. So that's what I am is really about. It is for me to encourage you, to inspire you. And we go through school, K through 12. And once we graduate, we're either going off to college, staying at home with our parents, getting our own apartment, and we graduate or we go into our 20s with all of this knowledge that has been given to us. And I want to help you kind of take that knowledge, but really just start to choose. Everything is about choice, like choose the knowledge that works for you. Unlearn, I love that term, not sure who coined it, but it's very popular now, but unlearn the things that are not for you. And most importantly, like I call it expose your soul to yourself. Exposure of soul just means really getting to who you are. You are a human. You're not a person. I personally, when I say that, meaning like humans have emotions, we have thoughts, we have beliefs, we have ideas. And I feel like in our 20s, especially for me, I was confused about a lot of things because I did have a lot of thoughts. I did have a lot of beliefs, but I felt guilty for feeling them. I felt shame. I felt confused. And I can get on here and talk about the F-bombs, which I want to talk about those, but I can get on here and talk about how wonderful family is, how good food is, how fashionable we can be, how fun life is. I can do that, but that's not the reality of what life is. I wanted to take those things like family, finance, food, fitness, fun, and fashion and be real about them. I really had to eliminate the idea of things and be real about things in my life. That's where personal development happens. That's where growth happens. There's a lot of entertainment out here, and I'm if you're on this channel, it's because you are, which I love entertainment, but I don't plan to bring necessarily entertainment, but I hope, I'm interesting, but the truth is that I'm here to help you. I'm here to guide you. And I was a former public school teacher, and in my classroom, I wasn't trying to be the popular teacher. I wasn't trying to be liked. I wanted to help my students, however that meant. I wanted to make an impact on their lives. So when they went home, they actually were being a better person, not a student to come into my class and get a higher grade or be known or be popular. I really wanted to enrich their soul, to make them understand that they are powerful, more powerful than they know, no matter what your background is. It could be a background of, filled with lots of opportunities or no opportunities. The most important thing are the opportunities that you choose, and that happens in your 20s. So I am dedicated to helping you uncover your truth by being who you are. There are lots of things out here that can help you in a more, I would say, I guess, expert way or more professional way or more, they have more experience in things. But what I'll tell you, and this is just true, nobody has more experience in your life than you. You've lived up until your 20s. Now it is time for you to choose to explore and to stay close to your soul. So I want to share really quick and go through the F-bombs, what they are, and what do they mean, and what I plan to bring to this channel and to this platform, and just to what the organization is truly about. And I appreciate you being here with me and trusting in this journey of your own life, because it is personal. And I just want to remind you of that each and every day. Everything that I put out is really to remind you of your uniqueness, your brilliance, your beauty, your value, everything that you already have within you. And no career, no family, know how good you look, know how perfect your body is. Nothing can give you value but you contributing to that value each and every day by waking up and doing the things that inspire you to be you, doing the things that are hard, doing the things that really truly make you who you are, which is a unique person who has something only you can bring to your own self and to this world. So the F-bombs are family. And when I say family, quick definition: appreciation and individuation. In my 20s, my family was a huge and still is a huge part of my life. You meet people say, oh, I love family and all of that. That's great. That's true. Your family, but the truth is, it's an appreciation for who your family is. Everything about your parents, grandparents, cousins, uncles, all of whoever your family line, it could be small, it could be large. Appreciate who they are, but individuate and become who you are. And that is a challenge. Appreciate and individuate. Individuate is your job. It is your opportunity to become yourself. So that's what family focus is on this channel. When we drop the F-bombs, we talk about family in a very real way. Not your particular family, not my particular family. Sometimes I do share stories around my journey, as that's what I'm here for. But family, in the context of family, is a beautiful community. But in order for you to become who you're supposed to be and choose your own family in a healthy way, you have to individuate. So appreciate and individuate. That's the family component. Finance, and these are in no particular order, but finance is a huge part of our life. Growing up, we're exposed to money. Most importantly, I think as the children, we see money, not physical, but we see the environment we're in, whether it's through houses and cars and how we dress, the people we're around, the social class, communities and neighborhoods. That's how, as children, I feel like we're exposed to money, to finance. And then if our parents teach us about financial literacy, if our parents teach us what financial literacy truly is about. But for us, financial literacy is freedom. It is wealth begins in the mind. Wealth begins in the mind, and that's what financial literacy, that's what we bring here. We talk about finance from a very mental state, because our choices, that's going to determine whether or not we have an abundance in life, including wealth. It is a mindset. So wealth begins in the mind. That's that F-bomb. Next are food and fitness, and they go hand in hand, but they are separate because food is fuel. So we talk about it as being fuel. Food is fuel, premium only. When we love ourselves, when we care for ourselves, you go get that brand new car, it's going to tell you premium. Now, if you go get, I don't know, I'm not big on cars, but let's just say you buy a Honda, it may tell you to get mid-grade. You get something, I don't know, it'll be a lower, like a Prius, maybe it'll tell you to get low grade. I don't know, but the point is gas. It is our energy. Food is fuel. It gets us up in the morning, believe it or not. You don't think of it like that when you're young. You just eat, we just consume. And this is a place I had to transform it a lot. All these F-bombs I've transformed, I've shared, I'm still transforming. So that's why I'm here. And so food, just really thinking of it as fuel. And it took me a while to get there. I didn't start off in my 20s thinking of food as fuel, but I looked in the mirror and I said, okay, I want to change how I look. I want to be healthy, and food is a part of that, period. It's going to progress into thinking of it in a different light. But again, my goal is to help you do what I did maybe in my 30s, even 40 in your 20s. So start today. Think about food as fuel. It is your energy. You're tired. You need to look at what you're eating. Next is fitness. We say my body, my temple. You know, in your 20s, body, I'm sure could be whether you're overweight, underweight, you love your body. Bottom line is you need to take care of your body. And in order to do that, our body does not take care of itself, period. We have to take care of it. So when you look at your body as a temple, remember it's everything that we're putting in, our food, you know, what we're consuming, you know, stress factors, you know, body is beyond exercise, believe it or not, but it's our mind. And our body is a temple. So fitness is a major part of that, getting active, releasing those hormones, those endorphins, those things that allow us to feel better about ourselves. And of course, in return, we look better. But fitness and food, they go hand in hand, and we have to use both of those in a very healthy way in our life. All right. So we have family, fitness, food, finance, fashion. Fashion is a part of the F-bombs. Why? Because we have to put on clothes every day. And for the F-bomb of fashion, we say appreciation of body. No, I'm sorry, acceptance of body and appropriation of clothing. I feel like in my 20s, or just looking at young ladies, I've worked with ladies in different capacities. Just appreciating your body is very important when it comes to the clothes that we choose. When you appreciate your body, you choose things that actually look appropriate. And I understand these things often aren't taught. So I like to share and just be honest about what we're choosing. You know, your style, that's one thing, but we can always upgrade our style to something more tasteful. The way we dressed in our 20s shouldn't be the same way we were showing up in high school, you know, and as we evolve throughout each decade of life, as women, young ladies, we need to evolve and transcend our style, but most importantly, accept our body, acceptance of body, and appropriate clothing. What we wear to school is not the same thing we will wear to work. What we wear to work is not the same thing we would probably wear to the gym. You know, going on the, you know, wearing a bathing suit to the gym wouldn't be appropriate. Nobody's doing that, but I'm just giving you an example of appropriation. When we appreciate our body, we don't wear certain things. We're not wearing things to get necessarily negative attention, maybe positive attention because we like what we're wearing and it feels good. But the most important attention that we'll ever get is from ourselves. So how do we feel about ourselves determines what we put on our body. So fashion is a big component of that. It was definitely one of my ways to express myself very early on. And I do share things about fashion. And fun, not necessarily last, but fun, have lots of it. That is our F-bomb. So, you know, in your 20s, you're going to have fun. And I'm not here, I'm not the, you know, I'm honest about this thing called life in our 20s. Like, you're going to have fun. I want you to go have fun. Cheers to having fun. Don't stop having fun, but I think it's very important to balance and understand what does fun truly look like. Also understanding my goals in the future. This is my thing about fun. Fun does not bring fruit. It does bring memories, but it doesn't bring fruit. And your goal in your 20s, I want you to think about fruit. The seeds you're planting in your 20s, it is going to be the fruit you're going to be eating in your 30s and 40s. So while fun, have lots of it, understand the types of fun. And I'm very honest to young ladies and myself, like, if I'm gonna have fun on Friday night, I need to get up in the morning and go to this boot camp. If I'm gonna have fun on Thursday night, I still need to get up and go to class in the morning. I still need to get up and go to work on time. So balancing fun is so important. Like, you can have fun. Nobody's telling you not to have fun. And fun looks different for everyone. They might grab a book for some people, go to a park, go to a lake, go out at night with your girlfriends. Whatever fun looks like for you, incorporate that into your life. Never neglect that. Fun is important. That's why people plan vacations, all those things, but make sure you can afford it. And affordability is not only coming out your pocket, it is coming out your future. Your future. Can you afford to do this in this moment? Because it will impact my future. And that's what all the F-bombs are about. And I came up with the concept F-bombs and had all of these areas. I'm like, okay, I want to share, I want to teach inspiration, educational topics around these things. F-bombs, they all start with F's. And I'm like, you know what? F-bombs. Sometimes life feels like fuck, yeah. Sometimes it feels like fuck, why did I do that? You know, and it's explicit language, sorry about that, but you're in your 20s, you're grown. It's true, like sometimes we use things as a place of passion and pain. Passion fuels us. Pain will sometimes stop us in the moment, but think about it and how can we get back and tap into that passion to live, that passion to thrive beyond anxiety, beyond depression, beyond our background, beyond being broke financially. Abundance starts in the mind. I don't care what your background is. These are the F-bombs. So stay true, stay close to your soul. I appreciate you listening to the content. If it's something that you find worthy or valuable for your life, share with someone else. But your 20s is a very important decade of your life. It is a defining decade. And don't let no one tell you that. It's not scary, but it's real. And don't waste it. You know, do not waste it for anyone, anything, and anybody. Stay true, stay close, and let's continue to do this thing called life together. Live intentionally full every day of your life. If you don't know where to begin, choose the F-bomb. I promise you, you will be.